Hi everyone, welcome to a special edition of Ask Allie, where I have been asked to review The Sapphire Flute by author extraordinaire Karen Hoover. Okay, in the spirit of full disclosure, Karen is one of my best friends. I read her book before it was ever on hard copy like this. I got an ARC to review her book. Now that doesn't at all change what I think of the book, so I'm just telling you, you can trust me, I'll give you a truthful review. First, though, I want you to know something unique about Karen. Karen is, what would you call that? Like one of those cannibal guys who carry the heads on sticks? Well, that's Karen. She collects headshots. So, if she's out and about and she sees somebody with a really cool face, she actually might ask them if she can take their picture. Karen and I and our husbands went and saw the Killers in concert this past fall. It was fascinating to watch the people. For instance, there was this girl there and she danced like Elaine on Seinfeld. I'm not even kidding. She spent the whole time listening to the Killers going, totally like that, and it was wild, but she was so fun to watch because she had this red she looked like a Raggedy Ann doll. So she's doing this dance and she's got this red curly floppy hair and she's wearing this little sundress. She was amazingly cute in a Raggedy Ann doll sort of way. I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up in Karen's book too, because neither of us could take our eyes off of this girl. Anyways, that girl isn't in the Sapphire Flute. But there is Ember. Here's a picture of Ember. And Ember is a girl who really wants to be a mage. But her mom forbidden Ember to become a mage. Ember runs away and gets kidnapped. And in trying to escape from the kidnapper, she shapeshifts into a wolf and then into a boy. Ember as a boy. These are all pictures I have gotten from Karen herself. These are the pictures, the faces she used as she was writing to help her connect with her characters. I'm sure probably a lot of you writers do it. I do it too. But Karen has sort of taken her headshot collection to an art form all in and of itself. You should have seen, she sent me these pictures in like a spreadsheet. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. So anyway, so Ember discovers that she does have magic. She can shapeshift, and people haven't been able to shapeshift for like eons, but she can. Then there's Kayla. And the Sapphire Flute's written, there's three concurrent stories, or 3 point of views that are being told throughout the story. There's Ember, and then there's Kayla. Kayla lives in high society, but she really isn't privileged. There's kind of some politics going on with her heritage and also her family's livelihood and everything that have put her standing in society in question. So Kayla, she wants to prove herself, and she has an opportunity when the king of the area asks her to become the guardian of the Sapphire Flute. And that's when we start learning a little bit more about this world that Karen has created, and it is called Rasan. I couldn't remember. Rasan was created by these guardian guys who all have a flavor of magic, or a color, actually, is what Karen calls it. So, and they have like talismans or artifacts in which sort of embody that flavor of magic. So the Sapphire Flute is one of them. And the flute is being hunted by this evil bad girl named Satan. Here's a picture of Satan. And she looks pretty evil, doesn't she? Nothing against the actress or whomever that is. Anyways, so Satan wants to get the Sapphire Flute. And the really cool thing about the way that Karen wrote Satan became one of my favorite characters. I loved it when there were scenes written from Satan's point of view, because Karen has managed to create a villain you love. And I like that a lot. I really liked that she started out as just this horrible, evil, bad person. You're like, how in the world could she do this? Because, like, she kills her brother and all sorts of bad stuff. But as the story unfolds, you come to discover Satan has her own issues, her own crap that she has to deal with. Anyways, so here's Satan, and we really kind of love her but hate her. She's a super bad guy. And she wants the flute. And Kayla, the new guardian of the flute, who's trying to prove herself. So now Satan is madly hunting Kayla. So we have this really cool, exciting escape from Satan. And Kayla is being protected by this totally weird guy named Takedo. So here's Takedo, and he's like this evil. I mean, he looks nasty. He's covered in tattoos. He's big. He's gruff. And Kayla's this nice, little, well-raised, polite, high society girl. And here's this tattooed guy who's scaring the life out of her and is trying to save her. So Kayla's in this weird place where even the people who are saving her kind of sort of feel like they're going to kill her. And anyway, so she escapes from Satan just barely, and it's really, really super ultra exciting. There are dragons. There's this amazing underwater world, and smacks a little bit here and there of the Harry Potter scene where they go underwater and they have these different mechanisms for breathing and everything. But it was totally okay with me because Karen managed to bring that particular scene I loved, because I love the world that she created under the sea, and I thought that it was wholly unique. So even though I got some of my visuals in my head from the Harry Potter movie, it didn't in any way detract from where Karen was taking me on this particular journey, Kayla's journey. But I loved Ember more than anybody else, and I loved Demuth. I don't know quite how to pronounce his name. Here it is, Demunth. Demuth? I don't know. Karen says it and it just rolls off her tongue, and I say it and I feel like an idiot. Like, Demuth. Bless me. Okay. So, but here's Demuth, and he is hot. Look at him. He is beautiful, and I love him. And I'm very, very excited because Karen tells me that in the second book, we get to know Demuth just a little bit more. So, yay for that. So, there's Demuth, and he's super cool and awesome, and Ember hooks up with him, and also with Shad, who turns out to be her, mentor. He's super awesome. So Ember makes it to the mage trials, and there's all these, scary things happening, and the book ends in a big, exciting ta-da, and it's really cool. It's a truly excellent, truly beautiful, epic fantasy. I didn't love Kayla as much as I loved Ember, but it wasn't because I didn't like Kayla's story. I just didn't relate to Kayla. But this is why stories that are written from multiple point of views are so awesome, because you have the chance to relate to someone. I love Satan, the bad guy. I loved her and thought I could totally relate to her. And I loved Ember and Shad, her mentor, and of course Demuth. But Demuth has a teeny tiny part, but I'm hoping he'll have a bigger part in books to come because he's super awesome. Cool. My last word on the Sapphire Flute is buy it. It's super awesome good. Check her blog out, because I bet in days to come she's going to be talking a lot about her fetish for headshots, and you might just have a chance to be in one of her future books if you have a particularly interesting head. So enjoy the Sapphire Flute, buy it for your friends, and watch for the next 6 books in the Wolfchild Saga to come out in the years to come. And that's askali for our special edition of the Sapphire Flute book review. Have a great week, everyone. Bye!